YouTube, thank you again for tuning in to another one of my videos. Today in this video I'm going to show you how another technique that I use to crinkle my locks. I just wet my hair and all I do is run the water from the faucet, put my hands under there and run it through the hair in this way. That way they all have a little water on them, and I just really want it barely damp. You don't want it wet because you don't want to have to wait that long for it to dry. Some people shampoo the hair first, condition it, and then style the hair or wrap the hair up and sit under the dryer. I'm not going to do that. This is an old technique, just twisting the hair, and I think nowadays they call them knots or some type of African name with knots on them, but this is all I'm doing. Again, do not section the hair here unless you want that part to show when you take the hair out. I don't want it to show, and so I don't part it in the middle. I just kind of offset it, and it doesn't really need to be parted nicely. I just kind of gather up the hair. It's still just damp. You don't want the sections too large because you want the crinkles to be a little smaller or medium size. And all I'm doing is twisting the hair in one direction until I twist it down to the end. You don't want this like that. Twist it down to the end. And then when you twist it tight enough, this portion starts twisting down upon itself. You don't want to twist it too tight, and so in order to take up some of that, or to keep that from happening, as you twist this around, I'm holding it in place here because I'm not twisting it really tight at the bottom, and just keep twisting it around the base. Pull that up, twist it around the base. It will tighten that up itself. You can use hairpins on these to keep it, or you can twist this piece tight enough down there and it'll stay. And then I'll do another one. It doesn't matter which direction you twist the hair, as long as you keep it twisted all in one direction. Twist all the way down to the end, and then turn to twisting it upon the base or the roots of the hair. Now don't take these out too quickly where you sometimes it's hard to find the ends of the hair because they're down underneath, but you don't want to twist it too tightly, and you don't want to pull that where you rip your ends. It only takes a few minutes to do this. I'm just doing it a little slower because my recorder blurs everything. It doesn't have the nice tracking. And if I do the facial tracking, it will just track for my face only. And again, I'm twisting it down around the base. You twist it here around the base. Keep twisting it in one direction. Amazing. I always leave hair out when I do these. That's what happens when you don't look in the mirror. You will miss quite a bit of stuff sometimes if you don't look in the mirror. These twists, when you twist this hair around the base, it tightens the hair up here at the root area. Don't tighten it too much because, too tight, you don't want it to have stress on the hair. Anytime you start seeing your skin bump up where your hair is way too tight. if you continue to style the hair in a manner where it is too tight and it keeps bumping up, the hair will start breaking off. When that hair breaks off too many times, it will not grow back because you're ripping it, excuse me, out of the skin. It looks just like a regular plant with the root bulb at the base. And when you keep ripping that hair out, it will not grow back. And that's why you see a lot of young ladies have no hair growing around these edges. All around the edges, the hair has been pulled way too tight for too long. And it will not grow back. They have the little transplant things that men do now that may work for it. But styling the hair really tight like that does not really make the hairstyle last longer. You think it does because excuse me, it takes a moment for it to grow and then relax at the edges. It's better to just continue to get it done more often, your hair styled more often, rather than stressing that hair like that around the edges. Because once it comes out too many times, I tell you, it will not grow back. There. I really don't, you can do it all over, but I normally don't do it all over because, like I said before, the hair in this top area will weigh the hair in the other areas down. Now it's up to you. Some people wear this. This is a really nice style. Like I said, there's been quite a few people that have worn this style like this. I remember seeing Jada Pinkett Smith with her hair like this in the knots. They're gorgeous. When you do the hair in the style, they are gorgeous. And so you can wear the hair like that. You know, I am not going to leave that there hanging out. Although it may look cute like this as a style, but that's not going to be the end result style. So this is I'm taking one of them out, and as you see, I can't find the tip, the end. It's twisted around the base, and so I can't find it. So what I do is pull the knot and twist the knot gently, and it'll come loose. And now I can incorporate this part that was left out. I think when I do it this way, style the locks this way, it gives a little more volume here in the crown area. And sometimes I like the hair looking flat, but a lot of times I don't. When I had my hair in a relaxer, I didn't like it looking flat. I don't have anything against the shape of my head, but I just don't like that flat look on it. And so I won't waste any more of your time twisting the rest of this. And I will come back in a part 2 to show you what it looks like when it comes out. This part is really dry now. I can barely feel a little dampness on it. Like I said, I put some styling products on it 2 days ago, and it was weighing it down quite a bit. And I didn't want it weighted down that much, so I didn't put any styling aid on it today. All I did was just added a little water to it. You don't want too much buildup on your locks. You have to shampoo that stuff off. But I just put water on it, and I can still feel the styling aid. And I will come back after this dries and take it out and show you what it looks like. Okay, until then, thank you so much for joining into this YouTube video of mine, and I will see you again on part 2. Thank you.